Okay, then. So this is a rumor. Microsoft is close to buying Obsidian Entertainment. If you don't know who Obsidian Entertainment is, they are the company that they're the development studio that made Fallout New Vegas. They used to be an indie company for the last like 15 years. They are the remnants of In Exile slash Vigil, not In Exile, Vigil Interactive, which made the original Fallout games. Um, and they made a lot of games: Alpha Protocol, Fallout New Vegas, um, uh, some other things, Path of Exile 1 and 2, um, a lot of different stuff. This is just a rumor, but it, might have some credence since Microsoft's been buying a lot of shit lately. Um, it's pretty damn sad, um, in my opinion. I'm not going to read the entire article. But it's sad, and I'll get to that after the cut. So the reason this is bad news is threefold. The first reason is because Microsoft does not necessarily have a very good history of acquiring game studios. As a matter of fact, they have pretty much run almost every single video game studio into the damn ground that they've acquired. Um, the studio that created Age of Empires, the studio that created Microsoft Airplane Simulator. Um, like, basically, like Microsoft does not have a very good history with video game developers that they acquire. They pretty much destroy them. And let's not forget what they did to Rare and Lionhead and Bungie. The only reason Bungie is still, and I mean, and the only reason Bungie was able to get out was because basically they cut off half of their body. Essentially, the company split, with the people that remained at Microsoft being 343 and the other half being Bungie. But let's keep it real. 343's games are not nearly as good as when Bungie was whole. And Bungie's games aren't nearly as good as when they were whole. So that's the first reason it's not good. The second reason is, I mean, Obsidian is one of the few companies that still was part of that gaming middle market. The companies that was making games between $30 to $40 that, they weren't AAA experiences, but they got the job done. Obsidian was one of the few, middle market game developers. And the thing is that if you don't have a middle market in any type of industry, not everything can be luxury vehicles and budget vehicles. You need that middle tier. And the third reason that this fucking sucks is because, and this is just overall, is that Microsoft is going to mess with what Obsidian does, and what they're capable of, because Microsoft can't leave shit alone and just give them their money. So we're going to see Obsidian probably turn into shit. I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be true, that Microsoft is getting Obsidian to make the new Fable game. Because, I mean, why would you get the Forza people who make racing games to make a RPG? That's not their thing. I'll get into what's coming up this week after the cut. So, this Saturday there will be another Sci-Fi Power Hour-ish, and I'll be talking about, we're going to be covering some of our favorite Halloween movies. We'll talk about scary shit. And this Sunday will be BS Busters. News of the week, upcoming information, all that jazz. We'll talk about Microsoft basically doing what I suspected, which is creating their own streaming service in order to get away from physical consoles. and other news of the week. So thank you and have a good day.